you can now pre-order Claudio's Cafe Espresso Roast. It's a washed Guatemalan roast with hints of milk chocolate, lavender, and brown sugars. It's absolutely delicious. We're going to start shipping, and a huge shout out to my friends at Legal Speed Coffee Roasters who made this possible. It's espresso time.
Check the motherfucking tape. You guys were both telling me.
I think it was great.
Ricochet versus Matt Riddle was a good match.
Okay, yeah, nobody's arguing that. The fucking inner circle, they're feud.
Page kind of separated himself from the elite. So that's why before when you mentioned you were like...
Here at Marked Out Wrestling, we've been trying to train the next generation of hosts for our podcast to be more culturally sensitive and disciplined, and we're planning for the future. And we're beginning to train our new hosts in our brand new MOWP dojo.
It's time that we emulate something from across the pond and really bring it to the Marked Out Wrestling podcast, and the dojo is just the way to do it.
Across the pond?
Across the pond. There's a pond between us.
Okay.
You're never gonna get it. Give me that. Give me that. Look, is this how you clean a belt? Is this how you clean?
Hi, I'm Greg Jorgens, and I'm from Ipswich, Massachusetts. I've been the first one to be picked for the Marked Out Wrestling Podcast Dojo. Let me tell you, my experience has been just phenomenal.
We've seen attention to detail and a real team atmosphere building. You just love everything about Moxley. Oh, Moxley, Ambrose.
Either way, you come up with nothing.
Just give it up, man. You know I'm right. Get off me. What are you doing? What? No, just, my God. Look,
what?
Nobody watches TV on the front. Now, there. That's how you do it. You are worthless.
Yes.
Jesus.
Excellent maneuver. Great time.
Nobody told you to talk. Our people really love being here. And we see that in their face every day. Their morale is high, and they're just really enjoying it. They give us feedback all the time about how great it is. And you know, as the senior members of the podcast, we try our best to not just teach our up and coming hosts, but to set an example of what you should be like in this role.
So the Marked Out Wrestling Podcast Dojo is something just truly exciting for me because I finally get to pass on all of my knowledge to somebody new that could possibly...
Screw you! You're fired!
You got no chance. That's what you got. No chance in hell. I really like Randy Orton. Good guy. Gives me all my weed. That's why I let him get over on Bray.
from Charlotte, North Carolina, at a combined weight of over 660 pounds, Rody Rob, Adam Bomb, Bionic Brian, the Marked Out Wrestling Podcast.
Hello and welcome once again to the Marked Out Wrestling Podcast. We are here with episode number 584. We've got a fun one tonight because we kind of had a build on the NXT side for Halloween Havoc, and we had an anniversary show on the AEW side, so we're going to find out who won Wednesday. But before I do anything, I got to introduce my cohorts. First, the Wolfpack's down to 2, and that I'm referring to the other one being Rody Rob across the table. What's up, buddy?
Damn it, Bobby. I'm a veteran of 2 foreign wars, Vietnam and Korea. Quit playing with that damn mannequin head.
I'm sorry, what are we doing?
You were channeling your inner Hank.
Hey.
I was trying to point out that my Wolfpack's down to 2.
Yeah, before you talk about that guy who left us to fend for ourselves during the pandemic, I do want to say a big shout out to Josh Young. Josh Young, the newest Patreon subscriber.
Thanks, Josh.
Fuck yeah, Josh.
Love that. Thanks, Josh Young.
Fuck yeah, Josh.
Good looking out. Also, from Parts Unknown, Bunker, in Alcatraz Cell. I don't know where the fuck you are, but Brian, hey.
What is that place called? Oh, by the way, Adam, hi. Hello,
he's
Robert.
In the basement of he's in the basement
What is it
of
called?
a rock.
Chopped? Is that what it's called? Chopped?
Chopped?
Chop?
What's
Chop?
The motorcycle show?
No.
You know, Chop Shop?
Isn't that what it's called? Like the Lawless Land?
No.
Right?
No.
Come on. Yeah, it is. Yeah, like they had one in Seattle or Portland.
In what realm? What are you talking about?
You talking about the amnesty zones or whatever the fuck they call?
That's where I am.
So you haven't showered in a while?
I get hosed off every time to time, but
that's what she said. I'm sorry.
Yeah. We got a pool. Pond be good for you. Anyway, let me introduce real quickly our board on the YouTube live chat board. We got Sealer Stout, Perfect 11, Daniel Price, Evan Wright, Will Wagner's here, and I'm sure others are joining in.
Hey, Adam's got like a you can't see it, Brian, but Adam's got like a Donald Trump Jr. beard going on right now.
Really?
What?
No.
How so?
No, I'm gonna leave him alone. He's gonna shave it tomorrow.
And I'm gonna
Sorry. I guess we're gonna talk wrestling.
I'm in the in-between stages of regrowing the beard after shaving. Damn it.
Oh, yeah,
he's got that like I painted it on look right now.
It's still real to me. Leave me alone.
It's still real to me, damn it.
Just where I'm at.
Anyway, I can grow a beard, motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's run down the card. We're going to find out who won Wednesday. You ready, Brian? Are you ready?
Yeah, man, I'm ready. Come on. Are you ready?
All right, we got tag matches to kick it off.
Do you want me to be ready?
Is Rob ready?
Do you want Rob to be ready?
Do you want Rob to be ready?
Do I want you to want me to be ready?
Do I want Rob to want Adam to want me to want Rob to want Adam to want Rob to be ready?
Yes.
Oh, so thank you, Josh. We found out who Josh is.
Yeah, who?
He outed himself on the board. He didn't know his real name would be in there.
Oh.
Is that Perfect 11?
Yeah.
Oh, whoops. I just
oh, snap.
Good job, Brian.
Or it could be Will Wagner. Or it could be No, I'm kidding.
I always thought his name was Little Bitch.
So NXT and AEW kick us off with tag matches. One is a number 1 contender match. One is a championship match. We're going to start with the number 1 contender match because, Brian, it features one of your boys, and Oni is looking swole.
Looking beefy. Yeah, he's in hibernation mode right now. Not hibernation mode, but
give it up for Beef Supreme.
I'm not saying he's fat, by the way.
Season. No, I know. That guy's a monster. He lives under the bench. That's where he sleeps. I don't know if you follow him on Twitter, but that's where he sleeps. So that's where he trains.
Yeah. No, he totally.
He's paying dividends.
He looked jacked tonight.
I mean, not no homo as they say, but yeah, he was looking all beefy and just supreme-y and.
So Brian, as soon as this match starts, Rob says to me, "Well, we know Undisputed's going to win," and I said to him, "Well, maybe they're going to do a Bo Dallas, Curtis Axel kind of, run and give the B team type of chance." And he's like, reluctantly was like, maybe. And then of course Undisputed wins.
Of course.
Oni and Danny need a win, man. And this could have been an opportunity, but no.
They are journeymen. They are doing their jab of the jab.
Also, it's to note, wins and losses don't matter in NXT, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they don't put the graphic in
really
the lower third.
It doesn't matter in AEW either.
No.
Let's be honest.
Whoa. Yes, it does. They have the graphic.
No,
they have
wait.
We have the graphics.
Let me present the case real quick to Brian so he can give me the politics of it all. Brian.
He's going to do like that.
AEW has a ranking system.
Brian, don't do like that Supreme Court nominee and just like not answer anything.
Wait, no, just write yourself little notes.
I can't answer that.
So
I can't answer hypothetical questions.
Let me present this case, all right, for you, Brian, so that you can preside over it here.
Do it.
And you can tell me your answer. All right.
Sure.
So we have a ranking system in AEW. Okay, their ranking system is somewhat built off wins and losses. But we jump the fucking line anytime anybody wants.
Anytime.
We have a tournament here, a match here that gets you to jump the line.
Yep.
So what's the point of having the line? Everybody else does the exact same thing. I'm not criticizing the tournaments and the contenderships and the things they have. I think that's fine. But why have a ranking if you can just jump the line?
Jump in the line, never title on time. Okay. Wait.
Oh, I don't even know that song. No, because it's something that you can always just kind of go back to if you don't have any kind of creative stories. Like for instance, the Brian Cage thing. Listen, how Brian Cage won the chip. That wasn't in the
He jumped the
rankings.
line. That's what I'm saying. It's fine.
Nope.
It's fine, Brian, if that was a number one contender thing that he got. But because you had somebody else as a number one contender already, that's what's weird to me.
But they still have those number one contender matches. Like it's not like I know what you're saying. It's not like whoever is the number one contender. Sometimes they don't get their
right.
Everyone
shot,
has,
or like the second, or like the number two ranking.
But
rather.
everyone has number one contenders. Is the point here. So what we're saying
so the
is
ranking system is just like to have a double contender.
They don't play it. They don't play it in storyline, right? They don't play the 5 against the 6. You never see that.
They show a graphic sometimes.
Right. You never really know who's going for the belt next. You think it's number one contender, but it's not.
Yeah,
well,
Kyle,
they have the
Kyle
rankings
is
on
who
their
shows
site.
him.
So if you're paying attention online, you'd be able to see
I don't need to pay attention, Brian, because the Facebook Live group, the AEW discussion group, shares it for me.
Yeah,
and I get it that way.
True.
Thanks, Kyle.
That's true.
And
That's
just because they show it on TV, Brian, or on the website, doesn't mean it's true. I refer you to QAnon. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's true.
So I mean, but they still don't play off of it. That's the whole point. They don't play off of it. They're like, yeah, we got 10 guys are in line. It's not really a line. It's more like when everybody's trying to get in to say it's like the gas station where you all stand in different spots and you try to, eye fuck each other to see who's going next.
Oh, well, it's even worse now in the 6 foot, era.
Yeah, right.
That's the best description I've ever heard. Actually, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Yep. Burton and Lorcan lose again. It was a good match. Nothing wrong with it. But they lost. And Fandango, Breezango, whatever, come out and talk shit. I thought they were going to save that match for Halloween Havoc, but apparently that's next week. On the other side, we've got the best friends, Brian. FTR.
The good friends.
Again, hopefully,
friends.
if you're new here, you might not be, but if you're, the deal if you're not new here. But we're not going to break this match down. I want to break down with Brian the consequence here, because we have talked for a year, because this is Dynamite's anniversary, about hooker crook endings and screw jobs and stuff not really being present in AEW. This is now 2 in a row for FTR. Tully holding the leg, the belt tonight. Are they embracing a dirtiest player in the game gimmick, and they're the only ones allowed?
I mean, clear. I wouldn't say they're the only ones allowed to do that, but clearly they're.
We've been a year, Brian. We've had 3 total, and 2 of them are them. What do you mean they're the only ones allowed?
What, hooker crook? No, come on. There's got to be more.
We have not had hardly any screw jobs.
You're talking about even in singles matches too?
And you watch Dark, so I'm sure there's been a fucking shit ton over there. I'm talking about on Dynamite and at pay-per-views.
What are you saying? There's no screw jobs?
He's saying there's only been 3 screw job finishes in AEW on Dynamite. I find that hard to believe.
There hasn't been a ton. Because you guys have argued. I'm throwing out a number.
Yeah. Well, okay, Trump.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I will say it's low. I
It's
agree
very
with you that
low.
It's low, but
and they've done it back to back. Is my point in here?
No, it's perfect. What's wrong with that?
No, I have no problem with it. But what I'm saying is, this going to be an FTR thing, or are we going to start to see that happen more throughout the roster?
No, I think it's an FTR thing. Obviously that's kind of what their thing is. They boast about being the best tag team, yet they have to use these underhanded tactics to win. It's clearly it's just like That's heel 101, brother.
They are retro in every way, right? They are classic, if you want to go whatever word you want to use.
What's up, Jay?
They look the part of old style, territory day wrestler. They wrestle like the old territory wrestlers. They do the rules in their matches like the old territory wrestlers, and they fucking cheat like old territory wrestlers. It's it's so refreshing. It really is, and it's like old Ric Flair bullshit. I mean,
that's why I was saying dirtiest. Are they the dirtiest players in the game
right now? I mean, I think to give that moniker is sacrilegious. But
well, that's why I said players.
Yeah, I know.
Slightly different.
You're bending it. You're bending the rules. But
you're bending it.
No, I don't know if they're the dirtiest players in the game, but they're definitely opportunists.
Okay.
Yeah.
On the board, they're talking about Will Wagner specifically here says when Bobby Heenan was interfering in matches in the late '80s, it got heat because there wasn't anyone else doing it. So that's what I'm saying right now. It to me is gaining that heat. That's the example, and to bring up Bobby,
totally.
That's a good example because right now we don't have like a horseman. We have Tully, who is managing FTR, and clearly he's still with Spears tonight. So they don't technically they haven't lined up yet. But
no, and they actually addressed that. I want to say it was on Dark, and I thought of you guys because I was like, oh, that's a pretty big nugget just to have thrown out there on Dark. But yeah, I think Spears was the one that said that him and Tully are something like a thing, and Tully and FTR are a thing, and they're totally separate.
Yeah.
Whether or not that's true, I don't know, but that's what Spears.
Let's see how it works out. I do want to. I want to comment on the kind of the Heenan comment there, and not necessarily disagreeing or agreeing one with the other, but just make a point. A point. I want to point something out. A lot of the hook and crook we have seen for the past several years, no matter what brand we're talking about, has been so much drama entangled with it, right? It's a run-in by somebody who fucking has beef, or it's always something extra. The reason why it's so refreshing with FTR is it is so simple. It is so simple. It's a belt. It's a hold the boot, like tonight with, I'm sure we'll talk about it, with the brass knucks on the other side. I mean, very simple. That's how you cheated a match.
Keep it simple.
Yeah, you don't need a bunch of drama tagged to it.
So.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Before we do our winner here, I'm sorry to interrupt. Brian, I have to go back to something that you said momentarily. I was singing a tune, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And you said, I don't even know what that is. And that's, I'm hurt right now.
Yeah, we blew past it.
I'm really hurt
what
right
song
now.
Was it? Oh, can you sing it again, or did the moment pass?
Jump in the line, rock your body in time. Okay, I believe you.
Really?
Nothing? You don't? Do you even Beetlejuice, dude?
From Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you did know it.
Well,
check the tape. You said you didn't.
I had to.
No. The fact that you have to think about it and go, well, means there's
right.
We have things to talk about, sir.
Ninja, please.
You should know that, right? I mean, that's a reactionary moment for everyone in their life. You hear that, you think of that.
So you second my removing him from the Wolfpack?
Man, we're getting there.
I thought you said I was already removed. This way, I have to work my way back.
I voted
look,
it. Yeah.
Look, I got to tell you, Brian's in, and I'm going to tell you why he's in, because I haven't had one in any point in my life, and I've always wanted a friend with a ponytail, and now I have one. Brian has a ponytail, and I want to hang around.
My hair.
It's true.
I didn't know you.
I love it. I feel so free.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm in the York Foundation. That's what I look like right now.
Yes.
I look like look like Terrence.
Mm-hmm. This is fascinating. Continue the
Terrence
show,
Taylor. Sorry.
Let's vote. Brian, should he say no? FTR and the Best Friends against Oni, Birch, and the Undisputed.
Well, that took forever.
Pick your wiener.
AEW.
Yeah, I got to go AEW too.
Okay, well, you know what? Surprisingly, I was going to go with NXT because of my love for Oni Lorcan.
True.
But I guess it doesn't fucking matter, huh? So AEW wins, I guess.
Yeah, AEW wins.
Bing, 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 bing.
1-0. Next
you not have
up.
sound effects over there?
What? I'm enjoying my own tonight.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, man. It's.
Yeah, leave him alone. There's your bell.
Oh,
AEW wins. Next up. Sorry. Atlas and Adonis, the Adonis.
The
Ashanti, the Adonis.
The-
And Jake Atlas good showcase match there. Nothing too crazy. The fallout afterwards, we have Atlas with a quick roll up, and then you have Phantasma coming out and attacking them, Joaquin Wilde and Mendoza, and they're instantly paired together. Here comes Escobar. Of course, here comes Swerve. I expected Teddy Long next to go, holla, holla, holla. We're going to have a 6-man tag match.
Right.
I mean, it was set up nice. It was set up organically. Two guys that have a match together are suddenly a team.
Well, it also sets up.
But it got a lot of exposure.
The consequence is also big here in another way. Is that, well, first you're continuing to use your cruiserweight belt and try to make it relevant. But also you're answering the question of what's on the plate for the cruiserweight title, and you realize, okay, it's not done with Swerve. We're still doing that, which I'm okay with. So I give it a.
I like it. Swerve's good at the chase. I don't know how he'll be as a champ, but right now he's good at the chase.
And you did bust a little bit of a nut over your boy there.
And I think Escobar has Brian. You're a big wrestling guy.
Well,
right.
So. He wrestled. He's big. What do you want?
Yeah, you're a big wrestling guy.
Right.
You're a large American.
It was terribly phrased, but Escobar to me has the look, the skill, the promo. I mean, I know he's a cruiserweight, so to speak, but I think this guy has a big ceiling, since a lot of wrestling has become little lately.
Sure. Well, you know what? I want to correct you. I think he has a very high ceiling in NXT, and that's not a slight against him. That's just a slight if he ever gets moved
against
to
VKM.
Raw or SmackDown. Well, a little bit, but I'm with you. He's one of those guys where I'm very curious to see how far he can go in NXT, because so far it's pretty awesome, and his green jacket ruled tonight too.
It was pretty fucking. It was pretty.
Yeah, that's kind of what I marked out about was the jacket. Yeah. On the board, Evan Wright says Jake Atlas made such a big mistake signing with WWE. Good Lord, do they just have nothing for him?
Well, he's still fresh off the pine, man. I mean, he's just on TV. You got to give him. We know how NXT does. They give somebody a little bit of a spotlight. They pull them back, and then they insert them into some kind of a story going. They always have something for somebody. Believe that.
It's a nice build.
NXT has never failed at having something for someone, even if you didn't recognize it at first.
Even if you had to wait 7 years, like Angelo Dawkins.
I mean, some people
they'll find something for you. Look, how many years is a Leon, and they finally have something for her.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just what it is. Look at Indy Hartwell's now getting used a little more in the upper echelon. Shotzi too.
Right.
They've gone from the mid card of women to the top.
And if you recall, this has been the complaint of Hunter, or so we've heard, that Vince keeps pulling people up to the main roster and having nothing for them.
Nothing.
And he says, well, I want them to have at least 6 months of a program, at least.
I got nothing for you, brother.
Yeah, we're going to bring you up and show you off.
And Estrada's joining us, Bomb Squad representing, saying, Rob's wearing red to support Trump, I see.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for that, Estrada.
Oh.
On the other side,
Down with America! Sorry.
A complete waste of talent. I hope this doesn't last long, but Miro and Kip in the tag division, Miro deserves so much more. I would love to be Miro to be the guy that finally knocks off Mox. I don't think it's going to happen because they're going to do other stuff here. But I say finally because it's fine if this is temporary, Brian. I don't want it to be permanent. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm totally with you, and that's kind of what I've been saying ever since he really debuted with Kip. And the segments are fun that they did, like they did last week, but. Yeah, this should be temporary, just to kind of get Miro into the company.
But let's pick. I mean, yes, we all agree temporary. But Adam, you are giving it more. I would call it grief for happening in the first place, right? I sense more of that.
It depends on where the payoff is, I guess, Rob.
Okay, because I'm gonna say if we look at it, check the fucking tape. We have been bitching about, they bring people in, the big names, they bring them in, they throw them right at the top, and then they fucking dissolve them. Well, they're taking a different avenue this time, right? They're bringing him in, they're maturating him, they're building his new character, because we all see him as Rusev. They've got to build something unique for him here.
I get it.
I think it's a good way to to put him on the stage.
They can do it without putting him in the tag division, I guess is my point.
Well, I mean, again, they're not technically in the tag division. They're tagging, but they're not technically in the tag division.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
Are they a tag team?
Well, they're not in the rankings currently. That much I can say.
Wow. That was the closest thing to a straight answer we've gotten out of him in weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry. I've been watching those hearings for the past 3
Hey,
weeks.
Chuck, we're here for your daughter.
Wait, what was that quote?
Hmm?
Hey, Chuck, we're here for your daughter.
Actually, it's
We're here for your daughter,
I
Chuck.
told you he's never seen it.
I know.
Is that Uncle Buck?
Yep.
Yep, it's from Uncle Buck.
Sure was. It's when he's all in that
It's
scene.
when
where
Uncle Buck quoted Mr. Mom.
he's when he's all covered in mud, and he's trying to sell the schooner tuna.
Yeah. Schooner tuna.
Mm-hmm.
Schooner tuna.
It's the thing.
Anyway, it was a squash match. They beat the crap out of Sean Maluda and Lee Johnson. So let's vote AEW or NXT. I've got to go with NXT because they had a lot of story that went on throughout this thing. Even though it was just a simple match with Atlas and Adonis, there was a lot of rollout behind it. Kip and Miro, I want Miro to do more, and this was a squash match. What do you want me to get excited about? He cut a good promo too, but what do you want? I don't know.
Hey, he said, "Good brothers, you broke my shit."
No, good friends.
Yeah, I'm sorry, good friends. Yeah, you're right. Good brothers. Good friends, you broke my shit. Game over. That's such a fucking good ending line. That's like Drago level ending line.
I was thinking Arnold.
If he dies, he dies. Just fucking.
Do it, I'm like, yeah.
Get to the chopper.
Get to your vote.
Match now.
I'm gonna go with NXT.
2-1. Brian, what's your vote?
I'm with you. It pains me to say it, but I'm gonna go with NXT. I'm very intrigued by their cruiserweight division right now.
Oh, that's it. That's all I need in life.
1-1. Next up, we got Gargano and Theory in what was basically a showcase match with Gargano. So we see Gargano go over Theory. No shock there.
Yeah.
Gargano, we'll find out later on in the night, is going to get another shot at Priest at Halloween Havoc. Great. Unfortunately for NXT, Ryan, this is going head-to-head with MJF in the Inner Circle.
That's a problem.
That is.
I mean, you. Let's talk about AEW then, huh?
Yeah. I already mentioned everything we're going to mention about NXT.
I thought you were asking me which one you wanted to start with.
Oh, no. We were done with NXT. We don't even probably have to vote to give this point to AEW, but
that's true.
I do want to discuss. This is one of the better segments of the night. Sammy's jacket I'm sorry. I was laughing the whole time.
That was funny.
I was wondering I thought it was going to be like maybe he put the wrong name on there or something, but I love that he made it just giant.
Yeah.
Did you want it to be giant?
Yeah. No.
That's what she said.
What? Hey ho.
Hey ho.
Are we talking
am I
about?
echoing?
Are we talking about? Are you echoing? No, you're not echoing.
No. Oh, I thought I heard.
Dyke Leather. Miro's in a tag team, and Lana gets a title shot on Raw.
Oh my God! Don't get me.
Yeah,
back
they're
there.
flourishing
Don't
right
get
now.
me back there. Don't get me back there. So what are we talking about again?
We're talking about it. Okay, let me paint the picture. MJF gives a lot of lip service to Chris, wants to touch his hair, wants to maybe join possibly whatever all the fuck they said, join the Inner Circle. And Sammy and Ortiz are like, what the fuck, Chris? Come on, get this guy out of here. Let's go. We're out of here. And Chris is entertaining the offer, clearly. And they're going to have, I wrote this fucking down. What is it? Le Dinner Debonair next week.
Yes. So
does that mean the dangerous dinner?
I thought it meant like
I don't know.
Like an elegant dinner.
Yeah,
elegant. I thought it meant
fancy,
dangerous.
like fancy.
Yeah, it's something like that.
It's dangerous and like the Dangerous Alliance and.
So there's.
I didn't take French. I'm sorry. I took Spanish.
There's two paths here, right? There's path one is MJF joins Inner Circle, slowly smoozes over the guys, and then eventually pushes Jericho out, or they end up having a match because Inner Circle said, "Yeah, go fuck yourself."
I think he could dissolve them from within. We've seen the signs of Sammy. Now with Ortiz, maybe he slowly but surely gets them to leave Jericho.
Right. And also
gets rid of his allies.
He didn't say anything about Wardlow,
You
too,
said it
right?
then, Medine.
No, I did not. I said I just said that he goes in there and squeezes.
He sets booty traps?
Yeah, he says booby traps. He goes in there, he manipulates the guys into liking him, and then he pushes Jericho out. I mean, fuck you, man.
Brian, do you know what booty traps is? I said him booby traps.
Booty traps? I know what booby traps are. He's not going to set any booby traps. He's not going to set any booby traps.
You know where that's from?
What? Well, I mean, a multitude of movies. Saw, Home Alone.
That's what I said. Same booby trap.
All right. Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. What? What's that mean? Say it.
Goonies.
Okay.
In fairness, it came out a year before he was born.
Fluff chunk.
So, do we need to vote here? MJF Inner Circle fucking killed it.
Yeah. So, what do you think is going to happen, though? Do you think he's actually going to join, or you think he's going to kick him out? You said.
Do you want him to think he's going to actually join?
Wardlow, though? What happens with Wardlow, and what happens?
Wardlow and Hager.
So Wardlow's going to join Inner Circle also.
Well, Wardlow by proxy will be part of Inner Circle because he's employed by MJF, who will join Inner Circle. Who knows? Obviously, this is a program for MJF and Jericho. This is a long game program, I believe.
I think they're going to end in a match in a Kabuki Warrior match with Peter Cetera playing over the background.
I am a man
who
Michael Cera
for your honor. What?
I'll be your hero.
What movie am I talking about, Brian?
That's Brian Adams.
What movie?
That's not Brian Adams.
What movie is it, Brian? Kabuki Warriors and Peter Cetera.
Peter Cetera.
Do we have a little drum to play?
I don't know.
Not that.
I don't know.
Peter
Cetera. Why does he sound like he sounds like the horror? Is it a horror movie guy?
No, it's Karate
Peter
Kid Part 2.
Cetera is a horror movie guy.
It's Karate Kid Part 2,
/ the lead singer
is he the guy
of
with
Chicago, or one of the main singer of
That's
Chicago.
not the point. Peter Cetera is not the point here. Karate Kid Part 2.
Listen, I've seen like 3 movies in my life. I've seen, let's see,
the board
Kiss Bang Bang.
The board is hate fucking Brian for not knowing this shit.
The Goonies and MacGruber.
Great Scott.
Lead the charge, DP.
Sorry, what were we talking about?
Flux capacitors.
Oh, don't bring that up. That's a sore subject.
What is that from, Brian? I'm sorry, I can't.
Back to the Future.
Okay.
Hey,
okay.
got one.
All right.
We do movie trivia one time.
Here, this is for you, Brian.
This is the Butcher, and I'm a little blown up, but you did okay. All right. Bye.
I don't appreciate it.
You did okay. You did okay, Brian.
MJF's overt racism tonight was funny. I laughed at that when he was like, "Calm down." No, what did he say? Something, homies, and he was like, "Right, proud and powerful, right?" I was just like, "Oh, man.
no!"
I was laughing so hard. Fucking.
He really sells it. I mean, and Rob brought up a question, Brian, and I'll ask it to you. MJF is so good at being a smarmy dick. Do you think he's that way in real life?
No. There's actually a handful of interviews that he's been, like podcasts, if you will. He did actually 2. He did one with Butcher and Blade before they were even signed to AEW, where he's not even in character. So it's an interesting listen because it's one of the few times where he's not acting like a total dick. But I wouldn't say he's definitely not one in real life. He's definitely not one in real life. But
Yeah.
I mean, you have to have that
grew
inside
up in
of
privilege.
Right?
He's so young and I
right,
don't know.
and I mean Long Island. He grew up in Long Island, and I'm from Long Island too. You have to be kind of a dick to, because I mean people are kind of assholes over there.
But you're nice, sort of.
Well,
there's.
I haven't been living there for a while.
See, there are 2 sides of the coin here, Adam. Where I see where you're coming from, and where I thought too, he's so good at being a dick that I bet he's got to be a dick in real life. But every wrestler I have ever met, and I've met a lot, have been the absolute nicest people I've ever met. I mean, wrestlers in general, everyone
Even
I've ever
like
met.
actors who were villains, shit like that.
I've met so many fucking celebrities in my life, fucking musical celebrities and athletes and TV stars.
Mathletes?
Yes, them too. And I have, like I said, I've met so many of them, and the higher percentage of them have been dicks other than that. But, every wrestler I've ever met, even Corbin, every single one I've ever met have been really fucking cool. So I'm just saying.
There you go.
I don't know.
He's an angry elf.
How's that angry, man? I'm coming from a place of love, man.
I just wanted to.
Was it?
I mean, why would you do that? That's like bringing a pizza, getting a pizza during class and then, not having enough to share with the whole class so you didn't get it. It's kind of like being a dick.
Cheers, fuckface.
Okay.
Brian, do you know the reference?
What? The South Park thing that he just played? Yeah.
Yeah, I hate you. Okay.
You
No,
know,
three
you know,
ninjas?
He's
I don't
just
know.
digging his fucking grave.
I know he is. It's all good.
What was it?
Next segment.
Fast times, man. Fast times.
Next segment, we got this is a quick hit one. We got Rhea and Raquel backstage fighting. Cool. On the other side, we have Britt and Tony. Are you naked?
Man, let me tell you something.
You're on notice. I'm a bad bitch.
Britt Baker getting injured may have been the best thing to ever happen to her career. And I mean that in all the best ways, because she has, first, her entertainment value is fucking 10. Like, if I'm competing on the televisions on who's going to have volume, when Britt comes on, she gets the volume. She has upgraded to you get the volume, right?
Yep.
Or volume, whatever you take, that's fine. It's
volume?
It's 2020. Yeah, you know. Oh, where have you been? What reference? Never mind.
The board thinks Mr. Hand knows that, or Mr. Hand thinks Brian is on dope. The board says.
Oh no, Mr. DP. Hand.
No, that's not Mr. Hand.
Are you going to the dance, Mr. Hand? See?
Oh yeah.
I know that.
I was trying to. I forgot. Oh, Britt. And then we saw her in the ring the other day, and it was like, damn, she didn't fuck up. She looked actually pretty smooth and crisp in the ring. So
she had time to work on her craft.
That was my long way of saying that I'm very proud of you, Britt. Good job, Britt.
All right, wait a minute.
I want to see her with the title now.
Channel your inner Medina.
Wow.
Tonight.
Yeah, I want to. I'm in a full flipped. You know.
Stike says the same thing on the board. He says, I want Britt as champion.
Yeah.
And if you ask other people.
Just a bad boy Joey Janela, and I couldn't agree more.
No, even Joey likes the idea.
Yeah, who fucking doesn't agree with Joey?
Yeah. Helicopter dick.
Oh my God. Potentially. Allegedly.
This is a fun segment. I don't want to break it down the whole thing, but my vote's AEW.
Brian?
Oh, I didn't know. So I didn't know you were asking me, asking Rob.
I figured one of you would jump in because when I go to you, you say, I don't need to be spoon-fed.
Come on. I'm going AEW. They also had some nods to the 40-year-old virgin with the waxing of the chest, and she was like, she threw the towel at his dick, and she was like, cover up, and like that was kind of funny.
Britt and Tony are a good duo.
They are. They are the unlikely pairing. They're hilarious.
The Abbott and Costello of intergender wrestling skits, if you will.
I was thinking the Smothers Brothers.
I mean, sure.
Like one straight man, the other's funny. Anyway.
Yeah. Reminds me of like you can't do that on television and shit.
What would be your vote if it mattered, Rob?
AEW.
There we go.
Your vote matters, Rob.
I don't even remember what NXT. Yeah, you know what?
Yeah, he didn't pick up on that. I was trying to throw him a bone there.
You want to know how much my vote matters? That tomorrow is October 15th, which is the first day of early voting in North Carolina. I have never been more excited to cast my ballot ever.
Very nice.
Ever.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Are there like super long lines where
I live?
Yeah.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I live in the affluent area.
Oh.
I mean, I'm not rich. I just live in the affluent area.
we're affluent adjacent.
Right, yeah. I'm paycheck. I'm fucking paycheck to paycheck as fuck. I'm just saying.
I hear you, brother.
You know, affluent area. So yeah,
affluent adjacent.
You go down.
Say it right.
Yeah. If you go down to Beatty's Ford Road, you know, a couple miles down the street, they're probably got 4-hour line because they only gave them 2 poll workers. Anyway, we're going off on a tangent here.
This is neither here nor there.
Yes, yes.
If you want more on our political views, go to Marked Out at Smart Mark Show on Twitter.
You can go to the Liberal Marine on YouTube for my new page, the Liberal Marine on YouTube. Go subscribe. Hear me bitch about stuff.
In case you don't get enough of that on Mondays.
Right.
Yeah, and Wednesdays.
I'm not always angry on there.
3-1 AEW leads. We're into the second hour. Are you ready?
Yeah, man.
I'm ready.
We have a number 1 contenders match. Shotzi and Candace. Consequences.
Mm-hmm.
And Brian, I think this is where we should start. We got Orange Cassidy and Cody going the time limit. What do you think? Where do you want to start?
No, let's go NXT first.
Okay. Shotzi and Candace put on a great match here. Indy Hartwell hands the knucks to brass knucks to Candace.
Who's that again?
Indy Hartwell.
Sorry.
Oh, she's now
really?
one of yours?
No, she didn't get song. She gets Quagmire.
Oh, okay. She gets Quagmire.
Yeah. I mean, that is a purely physical thing.
Yeah. I like it because it protects Shotzi. Candace wins. It builds the relationship there with Hartwell. I wonder if that's going to be part of it. I don't understand the Candace. Now, we obviously are going to go to Halloween Havoc. Brian, do you know what the fuck that wheel was? Because me and Rob were confused. Like, what's the gimmick? She's got to spin a wheel?
Well, you went all the way ahead, didn't you? I mean, that's a whole different topic.
No, this is the number one contender match.
That's Gargano and fucking I
already mentioned that
Candace.
He was getting a rematch at Halloween Havoc. This is Candace. This is Shotzi and Candace,
Okay.
Rob. What's wrong with talking about it
I
here?
thought the wheel would be later. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to fuck up your mojo there.
Well,
can I just say something before you go into the wheel?
Please do.
I mean,
Please do.
I want Brian to tell me what the wheel is.
No, the wheel's so awesome, and it's going to be a long conversation, so I'll forget it before. But I just want to say that thank you, NXT, for hearing my cries and giving me some Shotzi tank tonight.
Brian, what was the Shotzi tank theme?
What was all over the Shotzi tank, Brian?
What do you mean?
What was decorated on the Shotzi tank?
It was a special tank tonight.
Yeah, it was Halloween stuff, bro.
Really? Was
no,
it specifically?
No, I'm sorry. I was watching AEW at that point.
Okay, so anyway, they had the Beetlejuice sandworms, which was
like that song from before.
Yeah.
Jump in the line, Brian.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're for your daughter, Chuck.
You know, you can buy that tank at Walmart. They have something similar like that.
Yeah.
Not with the sandworm. I guarantee they don't.
What are we talking about now?
No, not with the sandworm. Not with the sandworm.
tank.
What'd you say, Robert?
You can buy the Power Wheels
Oh,
tank.
no, go into your wheel now. I just want to talk about the tank.
Yeah, what's the
go on
wheel,
the wheel.
Brian?
What's the wheel?
A spin the wheel, make a deal.
What does that mean?
Spin.
What do you mean? You never saw WCW Halloween Havoc?
I've never seen WCW.
Oh, was that a thing on there?
I asked Rob if it was a thing. He said
I don't
no.
remember that. I really don't remember that. Yeah, man, my memory must be.
So how does it work, Brian?
I mean, I don't know how NXT is going to do it, but
Stike says it's from 92 and 93, Rob. That's when you were watching.
Yeah, no, it
spin
totally
the
is.
wheel and make a deal.
I don't know. Maybe I just.
That's very weird that they're doing that.
Yeah,
I know it's a WCW themed pay-per-view already, but still,
it's not a pay-per-view.
Really, doubling. Well,
that's the other thing. I didn't realize it's not a pay-per-view. It's just going to be on USA.
Yeah.
Oh, that is some horse shit.
The Miz Network.
That's what they did with Bash at the Beach, or wasn't it Bash at the Beach? Great American Bash. Sorry,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Great American Bash. Yeah.
Yeah.
Night 1 and night 2. That's some bullshit. I don't like that.
Oh wait, it's 2 nights. No, I thought they didn't advertise it as
Havoc
2 nights.
2 nights.
They didn't advertise it as 2 nights.
Who said it's 2 nights?
You just did.
No. I said Great American Bash wasn't it?
We're dragging right now.
All right.
Yeah, come on.
Who's dragging? You're a dragon? The American dragon?
Thanks, Brian. Way to save it. Cody, OC, going the time limit.
Hello.
I like the way this match was booked. The ending and the timing at the very end was fine. But the fact that Orange Cassidy sat there when they said minute left and he just stood there for a good 30, 40 seconds of that minute.
Like, dude, you got like 40 seconds, if that. Fucking stop looking around. What do you do? I mean,
he doesn't buckle under the pressure.
It wasn't.
He's calm. He's cool. He's collected.
That's not the point.
Sure
Buckle
it is.
pressure. You got a minute left, and you're in a position to strike, and you're telling me that you're going to kind of walk around and look at the crowd for 40 seconds out of that minute.
I so wanted to be talking about how Orange Cassidy pulled the upset tonight.
Oh man, me too. That would have been great. It would have been great.
No.
Yeah, but
that wouldn't have happened. And can I also ask a question?
The timing was great though at the end.
Yes.
I'm sorry. What was that?
I said the timing was great at the end.
Yeah, the production and the way they did it. The bell.
it was.
Whoever was supposed to ring the bell did it right. The whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
Why was Cody's hair jet black for the past 2 weeks and now it was blonde again?
Well, it's because he came back from TV. He got his fucking belt back. And I love what Bob said, by the way, that Brody wasn't even a transitional champ. He was a hold my belt while I go work asshole champ. Yeah. But no, he got his belt back.
Brody's not even on TV this week.
Mm-hmm. Remember, he said people wanted me to change my hair so I would be a bad guy. And I was like, you know what? No, I'm not going to betray you fans. I'm going to be a good guy and I'm going to dye my hair blonde because good guys have blonde hair.
Wait, what is Will Wagner talking about? The Prince of Wrestling? Is that supposed to be a new moniker?
Will Wagner.
That's what he's been saying over the past few weeks. That's what he's been introduced.
The Prince of what?
And Perfect 11
the Prince of Pro Wrestling
is talking about the spin the wheel gimmick before in Vegas. Are you talking about Raw Roulette, Perfect 11?
It's similar to that, yeah.
Oh, okay.
The Prince of Wrestling.
The Prince of Wrestling.
Are you
the
serious?
The Prince of Pro Wrestling. Yeah, bro, it's supposed to draw heat, bro. That's why he's doing it. He's definitely a heel. That's why I'm telling you guys. He's definitely going.
It just seems fine, but it just seems very unimaginative. The Prince of Wrestling. I mean, there's been a lot of princes, right? A lot of princes in wrestling.
I can name one.
One of the reasons I love
You can name
Triple
two,
H
right?
is the name the Cerebral Assassin. Okay? That
Prince
is a
Ikea.
great nickname. That's not something just cliche.
Right.
He was like, oh, yeah, I married the boss's daughter.
Yeah.
You know, or I'm the son-in-law.
I mean,
like, those are cliche.
We got Balor. Ricochet was a prince.
Yeah.
There's more too. I'm just not throwing them out
Oh yeah,
there.
Prince Puma.
Prince
Puma,
Ali
right?
from
Prince
Aladdin.
Ali. Yeah.
Prince Ikea from WCW.
Yeah. So there's been a lot
The
of
artist
princes.
formerly known as Prince Ikea.
Mm-hmm. So I think it's lazy. I think that's what it is. It's lazy.
Lazy.
You're the anointed face of AEW. You are it, and you can't come up with something better than the Prince of Wrestling. I mean, come on.
However, my detest for Cody aside right now, Orange Cassidy I adore. So I got to go AEW on this one.
More.
Sorry to Miss Blackheart, but
Yeah.
You were there so that you got protected. Good for you in the loss. But Candace is the one that it's all about.
But again, another good kind of I was saying this too, Brian.
It was tough.
Here's a theory, conspiracy theory, if you will.
An Austin theory?
That damn, what's her name? The Australian chick that got hurt.
Indy Hartwell. Oh,
Tegan Knox.
Tegan Knox. Thank
you.
That
I almost
took
said
way
Nia
too
Jax.
long. So Tegan Knox, I think this role that Hartwell's playing maybe should have been for Tegan Knox, but because of her injury, it moved her out, and they were like, hey, we need somebody to play this role. We got the story set. Hartwell, you're in. Understudy-esque. That's my kind of conspiracy theory there.
I wouldn't say that's a conspiracy theory. It's definitely like the next person up. I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't see
that she's filling the spot.
Yeah, no, that's totally right. Yeah, I have no problem with that. You're
All
probably
awesome.
right.
Okay, you can continue, Adam.
Daniel Price says, enough of Brandy on camera. Make her go away.
What?
No.
What? Who said that?
Daniel
DP.
Price.
Man,
what are you thinking?
It's 2020. You know, he can be whatever he wants to. It's cool. Love him.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro.
It's all good.
Yeah, we're not always on the same team.
Yeah.
All right.
Tegan
So
Knox is from Wales? I thought she was Aussie. Huh.
No, Indy Hartwell is Australian.
I knew that.
all right, quick
Crotch.
hits. We'll do these next ones quick hits to get to the main
She's
event.
Welsh.
Ember
This is
Moon had a
great.
vignette. That was great. Matt Hardy's back. And Sammy is the one who's been attacking him and burning his pictures. Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, Dakota Kai is definitely Australian. Yeah.
I do like Sammy's promo was pretty short and sweet. He goes, I'm going to keep attacking you, putting you on the shelf until I send you home for good. That's a quick hit on it. I really liked it. I'm glad to see Sammy's doing more than just a lackey gimmick there. Maybe they brought him back to TV, but he has been squash jobbing. Now he's back to actual program. You know, they let Hardy heal. I'm okay with it.
I have nothing to add. I'm okay.
Yeah. And on the other side, Brian, Ember Moon vignette. Let's vote.
Abstain. I abstain.
Yeah. Well, Adam, with the knowledge that
Wow.
you've given me right now, I really don't think I can give you an answer. Even in a hypothetical sense, I wouldn't be doing the justice any due claim in participant.
Why do we let him talk this long?
Contagious. Yeah. See that's what you listen to. That's what I've been watching, bro. I've been watching way too many politics lately.
All right.
It's
Cool.
in my brain.
It's not politics right now, bro.
Moving
It's
on.
life.
We're not even voting there because Brian ruined it for everyone.
Yeah.
Next up,
Sorry.
we have Sheeta versus Swole. And we have the return or debut, debut for NXT. Tony Storm against Aaliyah.
Brian, who is your favorite? Who do you think? I shouldn't say favorite. Who do you think is the best female wrestler on the AEW roster?
The best.
The best.
Around.
I gotta say Sheeta. I would
Really?
say Sheeta.
Okay.
She's up there.
She's a
up there.
champ, so I hope so.
Well, I mean but champ is political, right?
True, because
You know.
Britt's going to be it, and she'll never be the best,
Right.
no matter how much she improves.
I think bell to bell, man. Swole is, in my opinion, Swole is. It's not even close. Swole's the best fucking woman talent female talent on the AEW roster. I bell to bell.
And she's one of those that doesn't matter the ranking.
I would argue that with anybody, and honestly, I don't think it's close. I don't. Sheeta's fine, but I don't think it's close.
And Swole Rob is actually she's the number 2 in the rankings right now.
Oh, she is. Well, she got a number 1 contendership, so she got a shot tonight. Didn't matter.
There we go.
Well, I'm glad they used them correctly.
Correct.
Right.
Toni Storm squash match, big surprise. Not really a squash, but she beat Aaliyah. I mean, that's why Aaliyah was out there. They got their moment.
Mm-hmm.
Toni Storm looked good. Glad to see her back. Best women's division in professional wrestling, NXT, hands down. Because
Daniel Price, you always want to see her on TV. I don't care if she's just standing there. You always want to see her. I'm sorry. I know you can't see what he did, podcast people on the board, but it's just like every once in a while you read a comment, you're like, I can't let that go unaddressed.
He said Rob Logic. Rob Logic is what set Rob off.
Failing to see how Brandy being overexposed as hell means batting for the other team, but Rob Logic, I guess. No, it's
so Will Wagner's offering
make her a lower third the whole show.
Brian, Will Wagner's offering Abaddon as a possible best on the AEW roster, and Jay Hayes says Serena Deeb.
Yep, that's another one. Jay is right. Serena Deeb is definitely up there. I mean, she's a newcomer to AEW, but she's definitely up there.
And Rob, I'm surprised you didn't nominate your girl.
Well, Adam, I don't want to say I don't love her because I do love her, but it's I'm still learning her bell to bell. Outside the bell, we're good. Boo thing, yes.
She got her own music after one episode. I'm just saying. Rob is crushing hard.
She made an impact. Also, I heard from a little birdie. I don't know whether or not this is true. I actually didn't look into it, but I'm going to throw it out there anyway.
Don't give me the number. Don't do it because
I'm going to throw it out there anyway. Apparently, Tessa Blanchard was in Jacksonville tonight.
Cool. Perfect 11 on the board. He says, Evan, it's good, but put both rosters up against each other, and NXT's roster is double-level talent. He's talking to Evan Wright, talking about kind of defending the rosters against each other in the top. But if you put them up against each other, the amount of talent NXT has dwarfs the amount of talent AEW has on their women's side right now. It's not even comparable.
Yeah, it's not even a discussion.
No.
So
I mean that would be like a Russian army fighting against a group of high school kids in the woods.
That would never happen.
During an invasion of the country. That would be insane, Brian.
Would they get a dance teacher from the Hamptons to lead them?
I mean, they could.
But from the Hamptons? Now you're talking my language now.
Well, I'm just saying. I don't know what you think about that, Brian. But
you got that,
I wasn't really listening. I heard you say Hamptons, and then that's when I cued in.
A group of high school kids fighting against a Russian army in the woods during an American invasion. I mean, that's what this situation was like.
I remember that movie. Wait, wasn't Rudy in that? No, he wasn't in that.
I don't think he was in that one.
Sean Astin was in that movie.
I think he was in it.
He was?
Yeah, I think he was in it.
I think Sean Astin was in it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was.
See, I know random shit.
What's the name?
You know that he's Rudy, but you don't know that he's Mikey. That's what fucking bothers me.
You don't know the name of this movie?
No, I don't.
You don't know the name of the teenager?
I feel like Will knows. I feel like Will know that one.
Will know?
My God.
Will Wagner will know.
Yeah, Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, Charlie Sheen was in it.
Yeah,
Patrick Swayze, the dancer from Hamptons.
Yeah.
Get it?
Yeah.
He dragged around a dead guy in the Hamptons.
Yeah, man.
Wolverines! Oh, what are we doing?
That's it. Red Dawn.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So we got Tony and Aaliyah or Sheeta and Swole. Brian, I'll let you vote first. Just pick one. Don't have to give me a long political thing. Okay.
Sheeta and Swole.
AEW. Rob?
Yeah, she didn't Swole. I'm a Swole fan. I really enjoy watching her work. I really do.
And I really like Toni Storm's back, but I'm right there with you. Next up, we can do this really quick here.
Jennifer Gracie, Thomas Howell. Yeah, it was a big cast, man.
We have the Garganos in the back area finding out that Johnny's going to get his rematch. Candice and Io. We got Gonzalez and Rhea all happening at Halloween Havoc. We get the bingo balls.
Yeah.
And I want to talk to Brian for a second, Rob. Let me paint this picture and see what Brian
Hey, we
has
got to
to
hurry
say.
up. Does he have trivia tonight?
Yes. Oh, we also have Wrestler versus Porn Star.
tonight.
All right,
Yeah.
let's go.
we gotta
Quick.
get there. Come on.
Private Party, Silver and Reynolds, Butcher and Blade announced to possibly be contenders, but so is the Bucks. So fuck it. There we go.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna vote for NXT just because I don't want the Bucks to win a point for AEW.
I'm going to vote for NXT because I hate seeing OSHA violations. Every time Butcher walks in the ring, he's fucking drunk. It's a risk.
No.
It's a risk.
No,
This is
I
Roger
disagree with
Strong.
you.
I approve this message.
I disagree with you strongly, bigly, even.
Bigly.
I'm going to go with AEW. Butcher was wearing his apron, so you know that he's following protocol.
He didn't want to get all the shit on. He didn't want to spill his whiskey on his fucking jacket,
No,
man.
he is straight edge.
Okay. He used the straight edge to cut his coke. Yeah, of course. I mean, that's the best way to do it, man.
Moving on.
You got bang banged.
Yeah,
AEW is 4-2 lead over NXT. We got the main event. That's it. Spin the wheel, make a deal. We find out at the end, but we got a Loomis and Priest quality match here. Cameron Grimes saving Loomis, protecting his loss here by getting interfered with. That's great. I still don't like Priest as a champ. I do like Grimes somehow. So 2020 universe, you've won. I like Grimes in his little spot here. Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't like Priest even if he was like, liberating the galaxy and releasing the spice. So I mean I think that's the only way. I still wouldn't like him. Yeah, I'm not a fan.
What about what you didn't like? You weren't a fan of his chokeslam tonight? I thought that was a pretty impressive chokeslam. Dexter Loomis is a pretty large man.
It's not like a mercenary.
He's large
Sting
compared to Adam Cole.
Yeah, it's not like a mercenary Sting. The bass player. But it's all good. I mean, it's fine. If he had blue eyes and he can kill people with his voice, I mean that's cool.
On the other side, we've got the hardcore match, Mox and Archer going all over the place, and then Kingston beating the crap out of him. Archer lost in a roll-up again tonight, this big bad monster. And I'm sorry, we know that Hangman and Kenny are going to be the finals of that tournament to face Mox. So we knew Archer wasn't going to win here. I have no problem with announcing tournaments and things like this, Brian. But by having either the participants announced early or the whole thing, there was no way Archer was walking out with this title. That's my thing. Like, I'm never going to believe a false finish on certain bookings with AEW. I just won't. Like,
Adam,
Swole was
you know
not
what?
going to win tonight.
Everything you just said, I completely agree with. I thought it was a weird booking. Yeah.
Brian agreed with me.
That's awesome.
I agree with Adam. It doesn't happen often, but
I agree with Will Wagner that Dexter is getting a better push from Showtime, which is awesome.
Oh
by
yeah,
the way.
did you hear they're bringing back 10 episodes?
Yeah, so that's cool.
What?
I'm gonna binge the old one so I can remember shit and
Yeah, just stop before season 8.
Yeah.
I heard the last season sucked.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's saying booty traps.
Oh, Dr. Jones.
All right, well, let's get to wrestler and porn star. We got some. I don't mean to overshadow the main event, but it was what it was. Kingston after, I thought he cut a fire promo. I like that this is fine on TV. It's just a stall, though, till the tournament's done and we get Paige or Omega.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Hype for next week. Undisputed against Breezango. We got the Dinner Debonair. We got Marked Outs in Pettytown. Rob, would you do the honors?
Oh man. Okay. So yeah. Can we go Brian first? Would that be okay?
Sure. Yeah,
okay, go ahead,
I
Brian.
can take care
you do the honors.
Yeah, I can take care of it. So, marked out moment for AEW was Lance Archer actually wearing the Shotzi Blackheart helmet to the ring tonight. I don't know if you guys noticed it, but
well,
he
that's
was
what
also
happens
wearing
when you're in the
helmet.
first hour versus the main event. You got time
Right.
to ship the helmet.
That's true. That's true. I don't think you would fit in the tank, but that's another story. But and then on
Well,
for
that's
NXT,
expensive shipping with the tank anyway.
True. Yeah, it weighs a lot. It was. I mentioned it right before, but that chokeslam by Damian Priest, I thought it was very impressive to get Dexter up as high as he did.
True. Okay. You know what, Brian? Just for you. You get coins for both. All right.
Yes.
Mine are, and I can't believe this. This is worse than Rob giving the MVP to Lana, maybe. But I have.
Never gonna live that one down.
I have Cameron Grimes. Man, I don't know how, but I gave it to him tonight because after he hits Loomis, he loses his hat in the ring. And before the referee turns around like Indiana Jones, he reaches in, grabs his hat so that he didn't leave the evidence behind.
Woo, don't want to let go of my buddy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cameron Grimes. Oh, can't believe it. No, I still don't think that's as bad as you, Rob.
Yeah.
You gave it to her multiple times. Jesus Christ. And then my marked out on the AEW side, I'm still giggling about it. Sammy's jacket.
Yeah.
That's just funny.
My marked out on NXT, Brian, is Chappie training the Eagles on how to fly. And my marked out for AEW is when Joel had the Porsche fall into the lake. That was crazy. So that marked me out. So go ahead.
All right.
It was.
So
I thought we're doing Petty Towns.
We will. We got to do the boards real quick. Marked out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Evan Wright on the board. NXT, Rhea and Raquel announcement. Hype for that match. Stykes has marked out NXT. Return of the spin the wheel, make a deal. Love some old school AEW and love some old school. And for AEW, Britt and Tony. Will Wagner says Cameron Grimes. He's agreeing with me. Drinking that Kool-Aid. Marked out for AEW for Evan Wright. Archer vs. Mox. The Minoru Suzuki and Monty Brown videos used to hype up that match. Ruled. I didn't see it.
Minoru Suzuki.
And I know who Monty Brown is.
Yeah, so they've been doing a lot of like cross promotion and leaving like a lot of New Japan teases on Twitter. It's really weird.
Well, yeah, they had the Tanahashi showed up last week, so.
Right, but if you look at a lot of the guys' Twitter accounts, they're all mentioning and referencing New Japan. It's I don't know if they're just trolling everybody. I actually mentioned this on AEH last week. But it's very interesting that they're doing this.
Okay. Wardlow wins the tournament in Will's mind. You're fucking crazy. Petty Towns. I'm gonna go first, but this is our last stop before we get to wrestler versus porn star. Best part of the night. For me, my Petty Town is AEW. You've got some really cool gimmicks being set up for your next contenders, but it's very obvious that Kenny and Hangman are going to be in the finals of your tournament. And it's very obvious that the Bucks are going to win your whatever four-way gauntlet, not unclear thing that they didn't say right at all tonight. It was like Jeff Hardy and his triple threat tag match.
Triple threat tag match.
And then on the NXT side, you addressed contenderships for the women. You addressed contenderships for the North American. You addressed contenderships for the tag titles. You even had a little feud to show that Swerve is still basically a contender for the cruiserweight. I know Finn's out, but could you do something there? You should be able to do something there. That's my Petty Town. Why was there no story told around the NXT Championship despite Finn being out? Rob, what's your Petty Town?
So my first Petty Town, Brian, is that on my high school basketball team, our star player decided that he wanted to play in the championship as himself rather than his furry alter ego. So that was a big fucking Petty Town. And
but he did win in the end.
We did win in the end. Yes.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, we did. That's fucking good.
That was like an Easter egg inside an Easter egg.
That was good inside of an Easter egg.
Wait, did you ride on top of a van too or something?
Oh, you picked up on one.
Yeah, you missed a few tonight. Some you didn't even try.
Did I really?
Brian will win in the end.
Yeah, I did a Dune reference earlier. You didn't catch on the Dune? But my other Petty Town is...
You missed your marked outs, too.
Yeah, my other Petty Town is that one time that I stood in the bathroom full of a bunch of nerds, and I held up a pair of women's panties, and, you know, I didn't get laid, but I held the panties up. So that's my other one there.
You got that one, Brian?
Meatballs.
No.
I don't know.
It was the
nerds?
great Anthony Michael Hall.
It was.
With a young John Cusack as his friend.
It was.
High Fidelity.
Molly Ringwald?
High Fidelity he did when he was like 43.
Molly Ringwald. She's the one that she's fucking in the dancing movie, right?
Yeah, it was 16 Candles. We're going to move on.
Jesus Christ,
16 Candles.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Brian, what's your Petty Towns? Mine is you suck at movie shit.
Yeah, let's see. Petty Town for AEW. I got to go with Matt Hardy and Sammy. It's kind of weird that they just have Sammy be the guy that attacked him, and now we get another Sammy versus Matt, which I don't think anyone wants. Yeah,
I agree.
So
with you.
I'm a little petty with that.
Sure, let's do it.
I guess for NXT, I'm still a little petty about the whole CWC gimmick that they've got going on. I'm not fully sold on it yet. I know you guys love it, but what'd you say?
The Capitol Wrestling Center, you hate it? still?
Correct. No, I don't hate it. It's growing on me. However, it doesn't feel like NXT. It feels very
Things,
raw.
one of them has been my smile.
That's true.
Yeah, Brian, you got your first angry elf right there.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Bob.
All right, so Pettytown's on the board, and then we're going to Porn Star versus Wrestler. Brian, get ready. Pettytown for the AEW, the overbooked finish of the tag title match. NXT, it's Razor Ramon Wannabe, Damian Priest. That's from Stike. Tag title finish was a bit off. That's from Evan Wright for AEW. And Pettytown done with Gargano and Candice title shots. That's from Will Wagner.
Son of a bitch.
AEW 2, those crucifix roll-ups in both title matches where the world's contender loses later in the night. Rob pointed that out, actually. He said same finish for the Archer Mox.
Yeah, it was. It was almost like a
little bit of the bubbly.
Yeah. So, Brian, are you ready? Because it's time to play.
It's time.
Wrestler or porn star?
Wait. I even made intro music for it.
Oh, you
Ready?
did?
Well, it's not really intro music, but here we go. It's just the same thing you did, but just with an echo.
You're
All right.
fired.
Alrighty, so I'm sure you guys have played before, and you know what, Adam, you were saying it wrong. It's not wrestler versus porn star. That would be inhumane. This is wrestler or porn star. Okay,
that would be like a Lars,
So-
like a Lars Sullivan.
That would be like
video.
that episode of The Boys with the one dude.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, it's not like that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Nobody talk about the fact that I just got choked out by a penis.
Yeah. So I'm going to name a wrestler, and you guys are going to have to say whether it's a porn star or a wrestler. And now I will even get...
So you just
I'll
told
give
us you're going to name a wrestler, though, so we should guess wrestler, right?
No, a wrestler or porn star.
Let him get to the
Porn
fucking
star,
game.
wrestler.
Let
Yeah,
him
seriously. You know the fucking rules, so let's go. Ready?
What you think?
Rob, you spun the wheel before we made the deal on tonight's show, so...
I did.
Yes, so you will go first. Ready?
Yeah.
Tony Donati.
Tony Donati. Oh man, that sounds. Oh, wrong button. Here, thank you.
Rob's already given himself a coin.
I'm gonna go porn star.
Do I get to be like Hollywood Squares, like agree or disagree?
Sure, yeah.
I'm going to agree.
You're going to agree that he is a porn star.
Yes. Time is up.
You guys are wrong. He is a wrestler for AEW, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, so you both are wrong right
He
there.
must wrestle
All right?
on BTE.
All I know is his name is not Red Velvet.
Oh, you're
Not
allowed
Red
to interrupt, but I can't. I see how it is.
My interruptions are fun. Yours are
Yeah.
rude.
All right, here we go. Number 2.
Yeah.
This one goes to Adam.
All right.
Mandy Leone.
Mandy Leone. Mandy Leone. I'm going to go with porn star.
He said Mandy Leone.
Mandy Leone.
I am going to disagree.
All right. What is the answer? Which one of us is right?
It is a wrestler.
Okay. So Rob's got one
What's
right.
this bootleg shit he got going on right now?
Right. That's for Rob. That's for me. Rob is winning 1-0.
I got an app
All
on
right,
my
here we
phone.
go. Rob, back to you. Ready?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sonny Leone.
I'm gonna keep the streak alive, man. I'm gonna go porn star.
Yeah, this is absolutely
Adam?
a porn star.
All right, you are both correct.
All right.
She is retired in 2013. She actually has amassed almost $10 million
giving her
in
bio.
her fortune.
No, shut up. Let it go.
Yeah, come on. This is a learning process.
She
Adam.
features a landing strip, and she has her
Here,
cup
Brian.
size
Here,
is.
hold on. Shut up, Adam. It's not your jokes. It's his jokes. Why are you stepping on his jokes? Here.
Oh.
Go ahead.
There you go. So she retired in 2013. She is the Canadian indie adult actress, model, and businesswoman, and she has amassed an amazing $10 million fortune in her total career.
Ooh, that's spicy. Okay.
All right, here
Next.
we go. Moving on. Rob,
We are on
ready?
Pornhub. I mean, it's not a bad.
Yeah,
thing.
we are on Pornhub. That's right. All right, ready?
Yeah, man.
Baron Black.
I'm gonna go. I gotta go porn star there.
Okay, it's a wrestler. I disagree with Rob.
Oh, you know what? I wrote wrestler, but I'm pretty sure it's a porn star. I think I might be wrong.
Baron Black was on Dark, you idiot, this week.
Oh, okay. It is right. All right. So Baron Black.
Shit.
Baron Black is AEW. Baron Black is a wrestler.
You're a schmuck.
He's a wrestler in AEW.
Damn.
All right.
He's picking
who
dark
got that
wrestlers.
Right? Who got that right? I didn't hear you guys.
I did.
All right. So you guys are 2-2 right now.
Yeah, 2-2.
All right. Who goes? Who's up? Who stole that?
Well, it's my turn, Rob. I mean,
All right, it's your turn. All right.
It's your fucking game, Brian.
Yeah,
we
I know.
both get to guess, so
I'm
I mean, it's just who
all
guesses first.
disoriented.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
All right. Ready, Adam. Wrestler or porn star? J-Mac. All one word. All uppercase. J-Mac.
Porn star.
Yeah, if you put C enough times on a fucking test, you're gonna get some right. I'm gonna go porn star.
It is a porn. He is a porn star.
Oh, it's a he?
It is a he. Yeah, I like that music. You can keep that going. That's good.
You gonna read his bio?
No, I don't have his bio on it right here.
Oh.
And I only have a few bios.
It's 2020, Brian.
Right.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
All right, what's
All right,
next?
ready? Yeah, let's go. Rob.
Yo.
Sean Lawless.
Sean Lawless. It's a wrestler.
Porn star.
He is a porn star.
That's what I meant. That's what I said.
That's what I said. Said it, booty trap.
So Adam, you got
Adam's
one.
in the
Rob, you
lead.
did not. So it is tied 3-3.
No, it's 4-3, you jackass.
Who, you?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you're right. All right, Rob.
Fucking trying to Jew me on points. What the fuck?
Whoa, easy there, easy.
I can say it.
Calm down.
Rex.
Calm down. It's not like he stole something from an airplane graveyard and turned his school into an interdimensional chamber full of different scenes from time. You know.
It's not like my foreskin was taken before I could consent. Oh wait, it was.
What is that? Is that Alien? What is that? Oh, I think you were doing movie references.
It was.
still.
It was my science project. Sorry, move on.
Oh,
Dennis
I'm sorry.
Hopper.
All right. Rex Lawless.
I'm gonna go with wrestler.
Rob.
Didn't we just do this one?
No. Before we did
Lucy
Sean
Lawless before.
This is Rex Lawless. They are not. They are not related to Lucy Lawless.
I'm going porn star.
I'm going warrior princess.
Rex Lawless is a indie wrestler, actually.
Oh,
from
Adam's up
he wrestles on Long
5-3.
Island, and I've wrestled on a few shows with him at Full Faith. Well, not wrestled, but been on a few shows with him.
You want to keep bubbling in C on your Scandron
No,
there, Rob?
I have a few more. I've got a bunch, man. I did a lot of homework. So
Passing grade.
I know we're going long, but here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Ricky Johnson.
What?
Ricky Johnson.
Ricky Johnson?
Well, no, I'm saying Ricky Johnson.
Riku?
Rahib?
Let me say it one more time.
Can you spell it?
Ricky Johnson.
What's
I think
the
my
origin?
Wi-Fi is no. I think my Wi-Fi. Ricky Johnson.
What's the
Hang on, let me fix my connection. It's Ricky Johnson.
Rocky Johnson is Dwayne's dad, if that's what you're saying.
No, I'm going porn star. I'm sorry. Yeah.
All right, I'm sorry. Rob is correct. His name is Ricky Johnson. He's a porn star.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know him, but yeah.
So Rob got that one. All right. All right. Next
Johnson.
one, Adam. Or no, I'm sorry, Rob.
Yeah.
Next one is Rocky Johnson.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Do I have a clock on this one? How much time do I get?
Sure.
Jesus. Yeah. A wrestler. You know,
Adam?
It's probably a porn star, too.
So, Samoa Joe, you take
Probably
your 33.
He's I mean, I answered it last time because I thought that's what you said. So Rocky Johnson is Dwayne's daddy. He's a wrestler.
There you go. All right, he's a wrestler. Correct. That is correct.
There might also be a Rocky Johnson porn star. I mean, I'm just.
All right.
It doesn't
Here we
seem
go.
He
very.
has a rock hard Johnson.
There might
I mean,
be. There might be.
You connected the dots. So yeah.
Connect the dots. La,
Karen.
la, la, la.
You ready?
You know,
Karen
I'm as
Q.
ready as I would be if some guy stole my favorite bicycle and I had to travel around the country looking for it. And
Find out there's no basement.
I'm telling you, go ahead.
Find out there's no basement.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Sixth Sense. Right? He was dead all along. It was
I
fucking
fucking
Bruce
hate
Willis all
you.
along. It was Bruce Willis all along.
And spoiler
All right.
much?
Here we go.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Next question. Karen Q.
Karen Q. Susie Q was Creedence Clearwater Revival, CCR. Who are you asking? Who goes first?
Yeah, I don't even know. I can make the sound from your computer go through. You could do that. Never mind.
Yeah, I know. I didn't do it in time. I didn't do it in time.
Porn star. I don't care who you said. Porn star. Go.
I'm gonna agree. Porn star.
Nope. You both are fucking wrong. That is it. She is a wrestler in NXT.
I'm okay being wrong there. I'm not okay with the fact that you didn't identify Pee-wee's Big Adventure. I'm not good with that.
Oh.
He said it was 6 cents.
I know.
That's even worse.
I was kidding. Come on.
What's
I
in
know
the
6
box?
cents.
What's in the fucking box? You lie!
You lie.
All right, ready? Caden Cross.
I know this
porn
one.
star.
Yeah, porn star.
Yeah.
You guys are very short. I feel uncomfortable now.
Way
This
to pick
game's
the
just got
popular
weird.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we'll do 2 more. Ready?
Perfect 11 says absolutely a wrestler.
Brady Pierce.
Brady Pierce.
Where is she pierced?
Brady.
And
it's a male. This is a male performer. This is a male entertainer.
Male performer.
I gotta go porn star.
He's very vascular. Okay.
Very vascular. I'm gonna go wrestler.
He's a wrestler.
Yeah.
He's a wrestler in AEW.
I don't know. Maybe
Way to
Prince.
go, way to go, Rob.
8-6, Rob.
He might have been in like the Prince Albert fucking.
What are we
fetish
playing
thing.
to?
Did I win?
I only got one more, so let's go Harley Jade. You know, there's Harley Race. There's...
It's porn stars for me, is my guess.
I'm gonna go porn star.
Yeah, we both get a point.
All right, yeah, all right, you both get a point. All right, next one. Gabby Carter.
Porn star.
Wrestler.
All right. She is a porn star.
Oh, I'm 10-7, Rob. You're never coming back.
Adam wins.
there more?
That's it. That's the game. That's it.
Oh
That's
yeah.
it.
Oh no.
Oh,
That's
you
it.
suck,
Yeah,
Rob.
But you
Adam
win, Adam.
You get nothing.
Shut up, Brian.
You lose.
Wrestler.
Good.
Damn it, Brian.
You muted them both.
Are you still there? Are you?
Please listen to my voice. Take it from
wait,
the
wait,
wise
wait.
old
Are you
Jew.
working? I know you're
I'm the winner.
I know you're in Virginia, and they just had their fucking
Vagina?
election line. Can you shut up? I know you're in Virginia, and they just had your election line fucking cut. But did they get your internet too there, Brian? Is that what happened?
Yeah, they got my line too, so that's what happened. No, I voted by mail, brother.
I know you did.
I did. I already sent mine in. I already fucking voted. I already cast my ballot.
Tomorrow, man. I'm going tomorrow.
Good luck, bro. I hope it's not. I hope there's no lines and shit. I know you said there weren't, but
No, it's a white neighborhood. There's no lines in a white neighborhood.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I don't approve, but it's what it is, and so.
Oh, we shouldn't talk about politics. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Save that for the liberal Marine.
Oh yeah.
I don't save shit.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining and tuning in. AEW won tonight. We had some good offerings from NXT, but overall they just could not compete with the anniversary show. We'll see what happens in a couple weeks with Halloween Havoc. For now, we got a rematch of OC and Cody in 2 weeks on that same show. We'll find out some of the tournament breakdowns and stuff like that.
Your mom goes to college.
Should be some fun. We got the All Elite Hour coming from the Marked Out Wrestling podcast over the weekend at some point. And then Monday we'll be back here to react to Raw, where we dumped a lot of the talent that we didn't like to Friday night. So we should have what maybe a better show. We at least have no family we don't care about watching, so that'll be a good thing. And we didn't get Roman Reigns, which is always a good thing, even though he's probably doing the best shit he's done ever.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Tribal chief.
Yeah, it's almost as good as when they banned dancing, and then we had secret dances in the woods. It's great.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dances with wolves?
Yep. That's it. That's it.
That's how we're gonna go out. Thank you for tuning in. Tune in next time. Same smart
Tune in
time.
Tokyo.
Same smart channel.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Oh, Mr. Jones, Mr. Jones.
Marked Out Podcast is produced and edited by U-Record Studios and is recorded live from Charlotte, North Carolina. Subscribe, follow, and listen to us live following WWE programming on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live. Download the podcast by following us at podbean.com or subscribe on iTunes and Apple Podcasts. While you're there, go ahead and give us an honest and fair review and rating. Finally, if you have enjoyed our product and would like to see us grow, please donate to us by visiting the donation link below our live video, or you can donate via Venmo and Cash App at the handle Ravepro. That's RAVEPRO.
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.